Finding the time and the right exercises to increase your flexibility might embark you on a desperate journey in search of the perfect routine and the magical exercise that can work for you. The point is, these magical exercises and these routines don't even exist. But I'm the flexibility guy, Coach Elia, and in this video I want to show you 5 exercises that have helped me and my students achieve greater flexibility levels. These are simple exercises you can do at home, at the gym. They require minimal equipment, just some weights, a wall space or something like that. That's gonna work on your entire body flexibility. So I'm talking about shoulders, hips, legs, whatever, all right? 5 exercises you can do whenever you want, morning, afternoon, before a workout, after a workout, it doesn't matter. With these exercises, you're gonna work on your full body flexibility whenever you want, okay? Ready, set, let's go. Okay, we're ready. Now, the first exercise is the downward dog position. The majority of the exercises I'm gonna show you today are going to be compound exercises. Now, this means that it's not just one single exercise, okay? It's about a position and all the kind of movements we're going to explore throughout that position. This exercise here works on your entire body flexibility. Talking about your shoulders, your thoracic spine, your glutes, your hips, your legs, everything, all right? Now, it's a downward dog. So hands on the floor, legs straight behind you. Now, from here, first thing you do want to do, your focus is to straighten and bend your legs. When you bend, you focus on your shoulders, so you open through your shoulders more. When you straighten, you focus on your hips and on your legs. So you try to press your heels towards the floor and you try to feel a nice sensation of stretch on your calves. And you try also to arch your lower back as much as you can as you are here. So you do want to repeat this kind of movement here for several reps. For example, for 10 reps total. Second, you stop with your legs straight, okay? Now, from here, you can also raise your heels up a little bit. You want to go with one hand, you touch your opposite foot. And from here, you try to open as much as you can and rotate to the side. You can remain here for a couple of seconds, change sides, okay? So you do this dynamically. And you want to repeat this kind of movement here for 10 total reps again, all right? Opens to the shoulder, you also move your heels down to open your hips as well and your legs. Now, third movement we do want to do, you stop in the center. Now, you lift one leg off the floor and you move it to the side. And then you try to reach your opposite hand with your foot, trying to stay as perpendicular to the floor as possible with your trunk. You stay here for 5 breaths, you come back to the center, and you repeat on the other side. As you do this, as you can see, I'm shrugging my shoulders up, and I'm letting my knee go past my hips and back. And I'm also trying constantly to reach for my hand with my opposite foot. And you can repeat this kind of movement 3 times per side, okay? Every time you want to hold the position for 5 breaths. And this is the first compound of exercises we do want to do. You're gonna focus on your spine, you're gonna focus on your shoulders, you're gonna focus on your hips, you're gonna focus on your legs. Everything is involved here, okay? First exercise, downward dog. Let's see the second one. Second exercise, always a compound, all right? So we're gonna work this time on your anterior chain. So all the muscles you have on the front part of your body, your quads, your psoas specifically for this exercise here, but also your shoulders and your upper trunk, the anterior part of it, all right? What you need, a weight, a yoga block, and a wall. Now, your back knee goes on top of the block and your foot against the wall. Now, from here, you want to take a step forward with your front leg. First exercise, simple and easy. You want to move your trunk gradually up this way, all right? As you do this, try to suck your thumb in, flatten your lower back, and bring your shoulders toward the wall until you can bring your shoulders on top of your knee. This is excellent flexibility on your quads, okay? You can spend here 15 to 20 breaths. Second exercise, this is going to be more intense. Now you need a weight for this. As you can see, you can take a slightly longer lunge with your front leg. Take the weight and you put the weight on top of your shoulder, or, this is even better, you press it up in an overhead position. Now from this position here, you want to take a lunge down. As you lunge down, belly in, shoulders on top of your hips, you remain up with your trunk, you drive the weight back toward the wall, and you try to reach a position where you push your hips toward your front heel. You stop here for a couple of seconds, come back up. You feel the stretch on your psoas. You reach down again, so you can repeat this kind of movement dynamically, so going up and down for reps. On the last one, for example, after 6 reps, you want to remain here for more. 10 to 20 breaths is ideal. Always trying to move the weight back and your hips down. Nice second exercise. This is one of my favorite ones, really. Of course, this is a unilateral exercise, so you want to repeat the same kind of work on the other side as well, okay? Exercise number 2 done. Let's see, exercise number 3. Third exercise you're going to do, you need a chair for this and a weight. You're going to stretch your entire posterior chain. So I'm talking about the hamstrings, the glutes, the adductors, all the muscles you have on the posterior part of your body, also your lower back and your back in general. So you do want to start sitting on a chair. Now pay attention to these 2 major details. I'm spreading my legs wide apart, so I'm driving my knees out, and I'm sitting on top of my hip bones, so I'm not covering my back to start, I'm arching my lower back actually, okay? So I do want to start with a straight back right over here. Feet under your knees. Now you take the weight and you put it behind your head, like this, all right? From this position here, you want to, keeping a straight back, drive your head in front of you, reach the bottom position, press back up. You can repeat this kind of movement for reps, usually 6. And on the last one, you want to remain here for 10 breaths, just trying to hold the position there. There's the first variation. Now, second exercise, always same posture, but you shift and you put your hips at the edge of the chair. Now you straighten your legs, and we're going to do the same thing. Now the stretch on your hamstrings is going to increase a lot. Now we keep our back straight as much as possible. Don't spread your legs too far. From here, again, down, down, down. We reach the bottom, we come back up. On the last rep, remember, remain in the stretch more. 10 breaths here, and I come back. This is excellent for your entire body, okay? Mostly for the muscles you have on the posterior part of it, all right? Third exercise, seated good morning, bent legs, straight legs. Wonderful exercise. Let's say the fourth one now. Now, I know you may be asking, what about the shoulders? I got you covered here, all right? So just a chair or bench, something like that, and a weight. Now, pay attention to the technique here, really important. You want to stand with your shoulder blades at the edge of the bench, all right? Much like this. Now you take the weight and you put it in front of your chest, okay? You drive it up. Go down with your hips and go down with your hands as well. So you want to open through the shoulders, keeping your arms as straight as possible. You reach the bottom position this way and you try to hold the position. You can repeat this kind of movement for reps, so you come back up, reset yourself, feel the stretch, go down slowly again. On the last rep, for example, after 6 reps, you do want to hold this stretch position here for more, for example, for 10 breaths. Your spine should arch. As you can see, you are driving your hips down just because you do want to create the stretch on your spine as well. So it's something that has to happen both at the level of the hip and at the level of the hand and of the shoulder at the same time, okay? And this is one of the best exercises really you can do for your upper body flexibility shoulders, thoracic spine, etc. Okay, and it's our fourth exercise. Let's see the last one. All right, the last exercise we do want to do together, it's for your lateral flexibility. A lot of people focus on the shoulders, on the hips, on the legs, on the spine, which is good, fantastic. But you also want to work on your lateral flexibility, because thanks to your better lateral flexibility, you can also better move your body. So you need a weight, just a weight, okay? Now you spread your legs apart from this position, weight on top of your shoulder. You go down, you reach the floor with your hand. Now, if the floor is too far away from you, you just want to use a yoga block. So as you can see, I'm gonna start here, touch the yoga block, move the weight up, come back into the starting position. I do want to feel the stretch the moment I am in this kind of lateral flexion. I do want to press my body down. As this gets better, I do want to go down with my hand further and further until I can touch the floor. I just want to remain here, okay? Then I want to change sides, okay? I want to repeat the same kind of work on the other side. So I go down, I touch the floor, and I spend here 10 breaths more, okay? Right and left, then you want to bring your body toward the center. You always want to use a weight here, all right? So weight here, you let the weight pull your head toward the floor. So try not to focus on just touching something, okay? Just let the weight do the job here, okay? So you bend your arms and you drive your head down. You let the weight do the job and you remain here for 10 breaths. After 10 breaths, you can let the weight go. Just put your hands on something, on the floor. You grab your ankles, you grab your feet, doesn't matter, and you pull yourself into the stretch more, trying to open through your lower back as much as possible and drive your head toward the floor. So it's going to be lower back as hard as possible, head forward, I lengthen through the spine, I lengthen through the spine, okay? And I drive my head down and I remain here for the last 10 breaths. Try to say if you can touch the floor with your head, which is a fantastic flexibility level, okay? So this is our last compound exercise, as you can see, for your lateral flexibility, and also finally for your posterior chain and spine flexibility in forward flexion, which is so important for our body flexibility, okay? All right, these are the 5 exercises I want you to follow to increase your whole body flexibility. Simple exercises, but so effective. A lot of people ask me, when should I stretch? How many sets should I do? How long should I hold the stretches? How many times per week? Well, you can download your free routine with these 5 exercises and understand how to train throughout the week to obtain the best results, okay? And you can check it out following the link in the description down below. If you enjoyed this routine, make sure to leave the thumb up button, and also if you have something to ask me, you have the comment section for that. I do read all the comments, so ask me whatever kind of thing you may want to ask me in the comments down below. With that said, thank you so much for staying with me today. Have a nice stretch and see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, if you want to increase your flexibility, master your hamstrings and have a more capable body in general, you can download my Flexibility Guy app on your phone. Inside this wonderful and simple app, you're gonna find all the workouts, exercises, and video lessons you can follow to take yourself to the next level. You can check it out following the link in the description right now.